What up, YouTube? I want to get right to the point. That game last night, that was crazy game. That was intense. Two things that I did not see coming. That Antonio Brown's performance. I think he had 120, maybe 120 yards receiving on like 5 catches. He balled out. He reminded me of Steelers AB. Um, I did not see Rob Gronkowski having a game that he had. He reminded me of Patriots Rob Gronkowski. Um, it was hard for me to see, and I know it's one game, but it's hard for me to always see him playing so well because like I said, we had those three tight ends. I was expecting, and they didn't do anything. I didn't see Cam break with any catches, and I don't know if OJ Howard made any catch, so I didn't see them active. Um, we got have to do a much better job on defense. Tom Brady said last night, a win is a win, but that defense has a lot of work to do. The secondary struggle. Sean Murphy Bunting, he got his arm jammed when CeeDee Lamb scored that first touchdown, so he left the game early. And insert Jamel Dean, who they picked on the entire time. They everywhere Jamel Dean lined up, they threw the ball. Um, and those two receivers, Cooper and CeeDee Lamb, they both had over 100 yards receiving. So they took advantage of our secondary play. I was expecting the boys to come out and the defense to pick up where they left off in the Super Bowl, but not so much. That was a high-scoring game with Prescott. Who knew Prescott was going to have a game that he had, throwing for over 400 yards. Um, it was a good game. But yeah, like Brady said, we have much more work to do. But it was good. Kick off the season. That was a late game. I didn't go to it, obviously. So I was able to get a little bit of rest, but feeling good about that win. I think next up on the schedule, we have the Falcons at home. I think that's a 4 o'clock game. So I should be there. Um, but yeah, another thing, I thought Jalen Darden was going to be taking over the punt return duties. But Jaden Mickens was out there on the field and he played his butt off. He did a very great job. If he continues to play like that, then that job is his. He did a great job. I don't think I've seen him play that well. That might be his best game as a Buck that I've seen. So that was good to see him playing well. Brady did his thing, but we turned the ball over 4 times. One of them you can kind of scratch because it was a Hail Mary interception, but they came pretty close to returning that one. So we got to clean those turnovers up. And Chris Godwin had a few mistakes. He had a drop over the shoulder pass where he had to switch side to track the ball, turn his head around to track the ball. He dropped that one. Um, and he had a fumble on the goal line where we could have potentially put the game away. He fumbled the ball on the goal line, and they were able to drive downfield and kick a field goal. But a win is a win. I'm happy, and I'm looking forward to ATL on the 19th at home. All right, I'll catch you boys for that next game. I'm out.